Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda, and I'd like to welcome you back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of these briefings and of our 3-hour radio show that airs every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern, we emanate from Wham Talk 1600's Freedom Bunker in the People's Republic of Ann Arbor, is to provide you information the bought-off, lamestream fake media will never provide. They'll never provide that information that's accurate and factually based because they are owned by the Globalist Syndicate. A globalist syndicate that really came into power long before any of us were ever born. It actually started back in 1913 with the creation of the Federal Reserve. You know, 99% of Americans believe the Federal Reserve is a big banking part of the United States government. Well, actually, it's really not. The Federal Reserve is a group of independent bankers that took control of our money supply on Christmas Eve of 1913. It has as much to do with the federal government, if you will, as Federal Reserve. Federal's in the name, but it's not a part of the executive branch of our government, the legislative branch, or the judicial branch. Standalone. And they took control of our money supply. And when they did that, they took control of, if you will, the reins of power of our country. You see, this is why we have these boom-bust cycles. This is why we have this enormous debt. This is why folks have a difficult time making it financially in our country. It's not by accident. It's not by lack of trying. It's because the way in which the system was designed and taken over, if you will, in 1913. You know, we're going to focus on that this week and this Sunday, and I can't think of a better person to have with me as G.Edward Griffin. He's an author of a book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. It is the most important book that's been written in my lifetime. I encourage you to get it. I encourage you to read it, because it will make the history that you were taught seem so different than what's presented in this book. You see, what Ed does is that he dissects from that point in time when our money supply was taken control of on Jekyll Island by the criminal international banking syndicate, how it adversely affected our freedoms and liberties for decades to come. You know, one of the ramifications of this past election is I believe the Federal Reserve has been put on notice. Put on notice by Donald Trump and his administration. You see, the only way we can make every American prosperous and financially healthy and enhance every American's freedoms and liberties is getting control of the Federal Reserve System. In other words, getting control of our money supply and money creation process back. You got to get this book. And please tune in Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You can stream the show at davejanda.com or whamwamradio.com, or go to your handheld and dial in TuneIn app, TUNEIN app, and then go to Wham WAAM. Until Sunday, dream big and dare to fail.